Hi everyone, Flaming Footy here, and welcome back to a new YouTube video on the channel. And today guys, here we are to continue my Adelaide Crows AFL 23 My Coach Career Mode. And today's episode is going to be another massive episode. We're playing Gold Coast in the Northern Territory on a Saturday night. It's going to be a huge game, and yeah, if you haven't gone ahead and checked out last week's episode, please go ahead and do so now, because I'm about to spoil it here. Last week, what a win it was. We won by 30 points in one of the scrappiest games of the year. Brisbane got off to the good start. We responded, and we won in the end by 30 points. It was a huge contest, and luckily enough, we got the job done, because, yeah, we need to get the wins here. We need to get them as they come. Doesn't matter how they come, whether they're good, bad, ugly, whatever it is, we just need to get those wins, and, yeah, we need to get those points. But yeah, last week was scrappy, and today we're playing the 13th place Gold Coast. Let's go ahead and adjust the lineup selection now. Again, last week we were good, so I think that we just roll with the same team. I don't think that we need to make any changes at all, so we're going to go ahead and confirm the lineup. Pedler, do we bring him? Do we? Nah. Oh, what's show? He's 82. Pedler's 76. So yeah, we're going to confirm the lineup. We want to have the best players on our team. It's going to make me do this again. Alright, here we go. Saturday. So now we can go to the fixtures, see what's already happened. Melbourne smashed Carlton, Port Adelaide defeated Hawthorn, and Collingwood got over West Coast. And now we go to the ladder, and this makes stakes a lot easier. Now, the Giants are playing the Tigers tomorrow, in this game tomorrow, in what is going to be a big game, which we'll be able to find out what happens to that at the end of the episode. Now, probably best if the Giants get over the line. Now, that might be a bit weird, but then we can catch up with the Tigers as well. Because, yeah, I feel confident that we can win the game. So we win it, and, yeah, it is pretty simple. We just have a really good chance of attacking this top area. We lose it, and we get brought back to reality. Brisbane, Gold Coast, Essendon, the likes of those sort of teams can catch up. And, yeah, then we are in a little bit of trouble, to say the least. So, yeah, huge game, this one. Let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and select the uniforms. They will wear their Indigenous one, Indigenous home. And I mean, why not? We'll just wear our Indigenous one as well. It is at TIO. It just makes sense just to wear the Indigenous one. So let's go ahead and start. But yeah, huge game here between Gold Coast and Adelaide. And I will see you guys at TIO Stadium for this massive encounter. See you there. Alright, the result of this game is going to be so important. The last game that we dropped, I believe, was round 8 versus Geelong. So we're on a nice little winning streak here. And yeah, this is going to be absolutely massive to get the job done here tonight. We need to get the wins at the moment. We do still play some tougher teams coming up later on in the season. So we've got to get the wins here. Of course, still got another showdown. We've still got some really tough teams that are ahead of us as well. So yeah, we need to get the win here if we can. Gold Coast won the toss, second to the left of screen. TIO Stadium in the Northern Territory, round 12. Here we go, and well, we're underway for Saturday night footy. And O'Brien wins a hit out for him. Thilthorpe, he got the crumb, and I think he got the goal. He did. Good start, Riley Thilthorpe. He's got two preferred foots there on the little Taylor Walker drop-down menu thing, but can he kick this? Oh, he's the Coleman medal leader for a reason, is Taylor Walker. Taylor Walker, here he is, from the crumb. He blasts along. Thilthorpe got up in the square to take a hanger in Darwin. Directly in front. He shouldn't be missing this. He's not going to waste any time at all. Riley Thilthorpe got up for one of the marks of the year, and now puts through the most easiest of set shot goals. He gives it to Collins, I think it is, that he got up on. And now the Suns, they're going to have their first of the night, you'd think. They do. Through Hollins. Oh, jeez, just squeezed it home. So Luke Pedler gave the ball to Taylor Walker. It was a beautiful squaring ball. He's already got a goal or two for the night. He pops through another. Adelaide Crows, we have done really well, and yeah, here's some stats. Yeah, we've just destroyed them so far. We have been really good, and they just haven't quite been up to the same level that we have so far. It's been a really good game so far, but look, they're going to come. Gold Coast are going to come. They're going to attack. Just like in the real life game, we started off really well and then fell off, and yeah, we need to have a really nice second quarter though. Here we go. Second quarter from TIO Stadium. We are underway. Riley O'Brien is going to be going over to Ben Long, who can line up, and he can drill it. as quick as a flash, in a blink of an eye, Gold Coast are on the board to start off the second term. Suns, they want to strip this one back. Nick Murray, run at him. And that was a little bit too easy. The Suns have their third of the night now. And now Parnell. That's the second time tonight that Gold Coast have made a sloppy turnover in the defensive half, and he'll just go ahead and pop that one through. If we get this, we're off. Keys, really nice mark, goes to 50, lines it up, goes for home, and got it there. Ben Keys, it's called taking the game on. And there's a chance, and there's a goal, and just like that, they get a huge goal, Gold Coast. Move. Show, and it'll be half time, and very lucky there to survive after the Suns have been really good in the past quarter. Well, I mean, they missed two really gettable opportunities as well. They could be closer in this game, but yeah, Gold Coast 4-2-26, Adelaide 8-3-51 we lead at the moment, quite comfortably by 25 points. Alright, so we lead, we have a nice little lead. Both sides kicked 3 goals to that quarter, so it's a very even quarter. But yeah, definitely both sides as well had their moments in that quarter. So we're just going to go through the stats again if you guys want to have a little look at them. You can, Taylor Walker 2 goals too. Hasn't been his best night. I mean, he's looked really good when, yeah, attacking the goals. 3 goals for Walker, 2 for Parnell as well. He's looked really good when he's been... yeah, like marking and all that, but I just do feel like he has had his troubles converting tonight. But yeah, aside from that though, we've actually been really good, and yeah, he's kicked 2 of our 3 behinds, and we've got our kicking boots on again tonight. But yeah, Gold Coast no easy kill when they're going to come out hunting in this second half, so we need to have a really big quarter here. We'd like to try and put the game away in this quarter if we can. That would be fantastic. Here we go. Third quarter underway, second half underway, TIO Stadium, Saturday night. He's got a bit of work to do. Lukosius picked it up, put it on the boot, and finished the goal perfectly. This time he can come to within striking distance. Has he got it this time? Taylor Walker, you bet he does. Drives it long, came to within his range, and I think he might have got it there. He has. Very quiet tonight as Ben King. Can he kick the goal here? He can. Does this start something for Gold Coast? They need people to stand up. Could he be the one? Levi Casbolt now. He walks to within striking distance, and he loves it off the boot, and it is another. So Taylor Walker's had a good game tonight. He's kicked 3 goals, 11 disposals. He's going to be one of the best on ground tonight. We've been targeting him in all night, and that is a long, high, brilliant kick from Tex. Cool. That is holding the ball, and that is 3/4 time. So we're going to have another good opportunity there to look and score, but in the end, we have a 24-point lead. We had 25 points at half time. We had 25 at quarter time, 25 at half time, and now 24 at 3/4 time. So, yeah, first goal in the last quarter is going to be critical, because if we get it, you think that we'll probably win. But if they get it, there's still a shot at winning. So here we go. Final quarter. We're underway. TIO Stadium in Darwin. Round 12, Saturday night. Huge game in the context of our season, and their season for that matter of fact. And yeah, huge last quarter coming up. You do not want to miss it. So here we go. O'Brien wins the hit out as he does. Runs away. Lines it up to potentially seal your deal. That might just be all it needs now. Reasoning at all. They've got Long, who's run on. He's been so good all night. Deserves a goal. And he kicked this and maybe keep him in it. That's through. Josh Rochelle has been very quiet tonight, but this would be a nice end. In Darwin, Rochelle gets it home. There we go, Martin out to 28 points. Beautiful banana, by the way, for Josh Rochelle. At least he gets a goal tonight. Yeah. Rory led, and there it is. Game over, 28-point winners in the Northern Territory. What a win. A very nice win indeed. 28 points. It was all that we had to do tonight, and yeah, in the end, in a very interesting game where Gold Coast were always within that striking distance, but whenever they came close, we just managed to just kick away in the end and get our lead. And I mean, they still smashed us around clearance, but our defence is holding up really well this year, and that's why we're going with the same defence. You guys can go through these stats if you want to, and we'll go through this stuff as well. 5 goals for Walker, 4 goals for Thilthorpe. Those two were the difference. And tonight it wasn't a bunch of players getting involved. Tonight it was just a couple, but yeah, when a couple have some really big nights. Yeah, 9 goals between the two. 9 out of our let's see, what did we get in the end? 9 out of our 14. So yeah, some nights it's just going to be a couple of us getting involved, and then 2 more for Keys and Parnell. But yeah, some nights it's going to be a few of us getting involved, a few of the boys getting involved, and some days it'll be everyone. But tonight it was not a ton of plays in terms of the goal kicking front, but some of our players were relatively quiet, but some of them had some really big afternoons as well, and some of them didn't get goals but still were just as important as pressure applies. Murphy is probably on the chopping block next week though. That will be my thing. But anyway though, enjoy the song. There it is. Nice way to win in Darwin. Of course, we put it on our third Ingles round jumper because it is in Darwin, and just of course it just makes sense. But yeah, 28-point winners in the end is a really nice win in the Northern Territory, and definitely saves our season for sure. And we're right back in the top 8 mix now. We've been on fire, and I think what we should do now is we should just take this moment to go back and have a look at what we've done this year, what we've achieved so far ahead of our. Oh yeah, we'll do that. So what have we achieved so far this season? Well, look, we'll go and have a look at the ladder in a moment, but look, our first 4 games, losses to the Giants, losses to the Tigers, to Port as well, and then to Freo. We got our first win against Carlton, and then the surge started. We beat Hawthorn as well. Obviously, that game against Collingwood was a cracker. And then we lost to Geelong in a really disappointing outing, but then a really nice win over the Saints, then a really nice win over the Dogs, a very interesting game over Brisbane, but still got the win, and then a nice win over the over the Gold Coast Suns. And now next week we've got West Coast. We've won 4 of our last 5. You think we go 5 of our next 5, because how have West Coast been tracking recently? Their last couple of weeks they got smashed by Hawthorn, smashed by Gold Coast, smashed by Hawthorn, and then yeah, absolutely smashed by the Dogs. Oh no, that's the wrong one, sorry. And they beat Essendon though in round 11, so they are coming off of a win, the West Coast Eagles, but yeah, we're gonna want to try and end that off there. And then what about actually round 12, and then coming off of a loss, so yeah, there we have it. We'll go next. We'll have a look at what the ladder does now, because we're currently in the top 8. And who got the win out of that Giants-Tigers game? That's a big one. And it was the Tigers. It was the Tigers, but we're in 7th at the moment. Now, of course, we do still know there's a couple of teams, Freo, and that's the only really one around us, and Brisbane, which are probably the teams in the mix still yet to play. But no, at the moment, I look at that, 12 for North, 12 for Richmond, 12 for Dogs, 12 for us, 12 for Port, Giants and Collingwood. So Freo are the only what if to play. Our percentage got a nice boosting. We're now over 100. We still, next week we really need to pick up some big percentage over West Coast though. I'm going to try and get that up to, yeah, maybe about 105 or 107 or something like that. We might not pick up a ton of percentage, but we need to try and get a little bit at least. But yeah, I think that's all that we need to do today. I think that, yeah, that's pretty much it. It was a really good game. Of course, last episode we did the mid-season draft as well. But yeah, really good game there. A really nice win by 28 points over Gold Coast. We're into the top 8 at the moment, and now can we stay there is our big question. Next couple of weeks, we've got West Coast, then it is our bye in round 14, then round 15 it is Collingwood, round 16 it is North. So we've still got some huge games to come in the future. But yeah, next week, of course, every episode from here obviously is still a must watch. You must come and watch these episodes if you guys are keen to see where we finish on the ladder, because yeah, we've got some big games coming up in the next couple of weeks, which will definitely be deciding. A couple of losses or a couple of wins can change the course of our year. Anyway though, thank you guys so much for watching. Please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Send you guys an another video on the channel. Thank you guys so much. Bye everyone. Flame Footy out.